So, Big Dick Nick and the Bears went into Carolina today and got the W. Now, normally I would talk about how Foles threw for a touchdown or about how Foles used that God-given tripod to lean his way in for a rushing TD, but the real stories of this game came after the final whistle during the Packers game. You see, Aaron Rodgers is not used to having a rival to his penis in the division, and he was going to let everyone know who he believes has the real advantage in the game of inches, as we call it. Rodgers ran in for a would-be touchdown in the Tampa Bay game, and upon celebrating, blessed the entire world with the McCRINGLEBERRY 3-pump touchdown celebration. Now, I have information that this taunt was aimed in the direction of Nick Foles, and I don't mean figuratively. Much like the gravitational pull of the earth has, the two giant dicks of Nick Foles and Aaron Rodgers are attracted to each other like a needle on a compass or a magnet to a fridge. You see, Rodgers didn't even choose what direction to face while celebrating. His dick pointed to Carolina naturally. Those 3 pumps the equivalent of a cobra warning its prey before it strikes. A statement to Foles, you may be the newest D in this division, but my D runs this bitch. Rodgers then proceeded to throw 2 INTs afterwards, so we'll see who really has the biggest advantage in the division going forward. Foles isn't worried either, leaving the press conference with a speech that was so hype, the dude who asked the question got up from his chair and literally ran through a wall in the name of Foles. Here were the comments after the game.
Well, I first say, would you rather lose pretty or win ugly? I think that we'd rather win ugly. I think that's the common thing. So I think it tells you a lot about our team. Is this who we are offensively? We want to improve. We want to get better. We want to have rhythm. But ultimately in the NFL, it's about winning games. It doesn't matter how you do it. It just matters that you get it done. If you put up 50 points and you lose a game, those 50 points don't mean anything. So right now we're winning games. We're playing together as a team. We can improve. I think that's exciting. If we were winning these games and playing perfect and they were this tight and we're playing perfect, what do you do? Where do you improve? I mean, then we're sitting here as like, man, I guess when we just, play those teams, it's just not going to happen. Well, right now we have a lot of areas to improve offensively once again, but we are figuring out ways to, score and get points and move the ball and do those things. We can fix what we're doing. It doesn't happen overnight. Offenses don't get fixed overnight. And sometimes they don't get fixed throughout the course of years. You've seen in the NFL, there's been teams that have been bad offensively for a very long time. We're not one of those teams. We're a team that's young offensively. We're growing. We're getting to know each other. We're figuring out who we are, and we're doing it at the right time. And as a team, we're winning these games. And I think that's what's important. Now, we're not going to get complacent and say, hey, man, we're 5-1. This is it. No, we're sitting there in the locker room after the game talking through it. Hey, we got to be better here. This is what we got to do here. Communication here, route running here. Hey, we got to be able to run the ball here. We know that. I know you're all going to ask those questions. We know that. And that's what's exciting because we don't have to have y'all say, like, hey, you doing this? Hey, we know. But we also know that we're going to improve because we believe in one another. And that's what great teams do. Great teams find a way to win a game. Bad teams win with prettiness. Great teams win no matter how it takes. So I'm proud of our guys. I think we're continuing to improve. Are we where we want to be? No, we're not where we want to be. But I'm excited about our offense. I'm excited about the guys that are there. I like the communication that's happening on the sideline. I love the passion of the players. Most important, they care, and we're bonding. We're getting to know each other. That's football. Like, you don't just go out there and play football. You got to care about the man next to you to make those plays. So I like where we're at. I know we're going to improve. I believe in our staff. I believe in our players. And I'm really grateful to be a part of this organization.